Hi, this is a nice question about averages. When I have three numbers and I'm given the average of those three numbers, what happens when I introduce a fourth number? Okay, let's start with, there's one method I'm going to talk about first, which is fairly straightforward. So when I know the average of three numbers, I also know the sum by multiplying by 3. And given that I know the sum of those three numbers, I can work out the sum of 4 simply by adding on that fourth number. So the new sum is going to be 303 plus 173, which is 476. And to get the new average, therefore, I divide the new sum by 4, and that gives me 119. The other way of doing this is thinking about what an average means. An average is when you could kind of replace those four numbers. In this case, I've got 101, 101, and 101, and I've got 173. What if I were to replace those four numbers by four numbers that were all the same? Now, in order to do that, I'd have to take the extra 72 here and spread it. I'd have to spread it 4 ways across the four numbers. Now, 72 divided by 4, I'm going to take off 72 from this fourth number here, and then I'm going to divide it by 4 and add it to each of the other numbers. And each one would then go up to 119, and you'll notice that that's the same average that I calculated using the first method. So essentially all I'm doing is, in that second method, I'm just doing 72 divided by 4, and I'm adding it on to the first average. And that also gives me 119.